welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be doing a Q&A. So of course this idea is inspired by some of the questions that I found from the comment section of the YouTube channel, and I thought it best to respond to a larger audience as opposed to just the people that post the questions. So, and of course, if you have tuned in today and you have not subscribed to this channel, I'll please urge you to do so and join the club. And of course, if you have any other questions that I will not have answered in this video, feel free to share them on the comment section down below, and I'll either make a separate video about that, or I will respond to you right there and then. So let's get going. So the first question that somebody asked me was that, tell me about the freelance visa. Is it good? So basically what this person is talking about is the free visa. And I think I already explained in another video that it's not a visa that is necessarily obtained in very legal terms. And it simply involves maybe somebody posing like a person who has a company, and then they will say like they will sponsor you under the whatever or that company, but in real sense you will not be working for them. They will provide you with all the necessary documentations for you to have a residency permit in the country, but you'll not really literally like directly be working for them. And maybe having this visa will allow you to do maybe odd jobs like maybe plaiting hair from your home or cleaning people's houses, so just doing jobs here and there, not necessarily under fixed hours like somebody who is under a direct company sponsorship. So the other question was, is it good? Actually, the answer depends on your situation. If you prefer to work in this kind of environment, then it could be good for you or it could not be. But so some people swear to it, especially our brothers from Nigeria. They say that they cannot have it any other way because having this kind of visa, first of all, they obtain it with a higher profession, you know, like maybe they on their visa it will indicate that they may be engineers or maybe some other higher professions that if somebody needs to hire them, then they will need to be paid a large sum of money, or maybe the visa will also allow them to be able to get driving license or other privileges that other kinds of maybe professions or any other kinds of visas would not accord them. So it just depends on the situation. Is it good? Is it bad? It just depends. So the next question, I hope I really answered that question, and if you want me to tackle this on a whole other video, then you can comment down below and I will make a broader research on it, and then I'll be able to expand better on the question. Question number 2 was somebody asked that if I get myself a visa, can I come and look for a job in Qatar? And the answer to that is yes. And it depends. It's not the easiest way to come and get a job in Qatar, especially now that tourists or visitors are not allowed to come into the country. Currently, the country is only admitting Qatari nationals or resident permit holders into the country. So if you're somebody that is wants to come to the country just with a visitor visa, then at the moment it's not possible. Before, people used to use this means, and most of the people used to come maybe from India or from wherever. They come with a visitor visa and maybe book a hotel and job hunt, and then once they get a job, then they can be sponsored by whichever company and get to stay in the country and now change from a visitor visa to a residency permit holder. So it really depends, but at the moment it's not a viable option because you cannot come to the country in that capacity. Question number 3 is how to get a job in Qatar from another country. And this is a question that so many people have been posing or asking me, but the answer that I can say here, it really depends on which country that you are coming from. For people who are coming from maybe European countries or these other countries. It doesn't have to be European countries, really. There are some people who have job hunted online and they have been like hired by companies directly. It really depends on the skill set that you have and what the company is looking for, and if they feel that you are a candidate that they are willing to admit into their company, then they can go through all the hassle of getting you a visa and all that stuff. And it also depends on whether your visa category is actually available in Qatar, because there are some countries that it's not very easy for them to get maybe work visas or work permits to come and work in Qatar. So it also just depends. It's a case to case basis. For, let's say, people coming from countries like Kenya, Uganda, Ghana, where they have like a reputable recruitment agencies, then for that you can simply just approach one of the agencies, check on the job vacancies that they have, and if it's something that you feel you are ready to do, or if it's a job that you feel you are ready to take up, then that's the way to go. Mostly like a majority of the people that have come here, especially from those countries, have come through recruitment agencies. Question number 5. Somebody asked, like, how much is 2,000 Qatari riyals in Kenya shillings? So at the moment, the conversion or the exchange rate is like 1 riyal is equivalent to something like 29.9, almost 30 Kenya shillings. So let's say it could be something like 59,000 to 60,000 Kenya shillings, just depending on the exchange rate of the day. And then that was question number 6. Somebody asked, if you are employed in Qatar in the hospitality industry, can you earn service charge? And this person went further to explain that for people working in Kenya, like in the hospitality industry, especially in the 5-star hotels, that they do get a service charge on top of their salary. So even if somebody is earning, like, let's say, a basic salary or a salary of 25,000, they might end up getting a service charge of 35,000 at the end of the month, which makes their salary or their income a little bit higher. So the question now remains, does that apply also to hotels in Qatar? And the answer, according to the research that I did, is yes. Some restaurants or even hotels do charge like a 15% service charge on the guests, and of course that is shared among the employees or the applicable employees at the end of the month. Then question number 7. Somebody asked, are they allowing companies to hire foreign workers, or are they strictly recruiting from Qatar? And the answer is, at the moment, yes. Companies are actually in the process of hiring foreign workers. It's ongoing. There are so many people that have been coming into the country from all over the world, let's say. I know of quite a number of new arrivals that have come from Kenya and also other countries. So the question is, yes, it is happening. Before it was not possible, but since they opened up the borders to foreign workers, then it has been happening. But of course, you have to be under company sponsorship for you to be able to come in. As I explained earlier, just coming in as a visitor intending to come to work is not possible yet. And then question number 8, this was very specific, like, are people coming to Qatar from Kenya? And the answer is yes. If you have secured a job with a certain company, then they can sponsor you to come to Qatar. They will provide you with all the necessary, like, entry permits to allow you to come into the country. They will organize your quarantine essentials or requirements, and then of course you will be able to join or to come to the country. I know of maybe a few people or quite a number of people who have come from Kenya to our company. Some of them were locked up during the lockdown, the initial lockdown, when they went for vacation, and they were not able to come in. But so far, since Kenyan people have been allowed to come to the country for work, then they've been able to come back, and also some new joiners who found new opportunities in Qatar have been able to come. And then question number 9, who is supposed to pay for ticket for vacation? And the answer is it depends with what your contract says. So there are some people in whose contract it states that they get maybe a company ticket to go for vacation once every year or once every 2 years, or maybe some people 2 tickets a year. It depends with your position and your grade in the company, and also just the agreement that the company has with you. But in case you need to go for vacation and you do not yet qualify for a company ticket, then it means you'll have to shoulder the responsibility yourself. So it just depends. Maybe you already went for vacation during that year and the company provided you with a ticket because you qualified for it, and then you come back and then maybe there is something else that you need to go and do at home. Maybe there is an emergency. In that case, it is you who will buy your own ticket. And then number 10, I think, do they sell braiding in Qatar and wigs? If so, how much? So the question or the answer is, of course, yes, because we have so many African people around this place, and we cannot survive without these hair essentials. So it's not something that you will go to the supermarket and buy. Of course, that's not the case. But there are so many people, when they are coming from their countries, from whichever part of Africa, they bring in maybe a lot of braids, and then they can sell to whoever needs them. And there are some people also here maybe who order them from Nigeria and or from Kenya or wherever, and they get delivered here, and then you can contact these people. Some of them have maybe online shops that you can follow via Instagram, or if you just need to get connected, and they can have them delivered to you. But yes, it's possible to have wigs or to have braids here in Kenya, and here in Qatar. The price really depends on the seller, but for most people, or at least for us, when we need to buy braids, then usually they cost 10 reals per piece. And for wigs, usually, you know that for wigs it really depends with whether it's human hair or whether it's synthetic hair. And even if it's human hair, then it also depends on the quality, on the length, and all that stuff. So that I cannot give you a straight answer. Once you find what you are looking for, then you can negotiate with the seller over the price. And then I think this would be the 11th question. Somebody asked that, I'm an athletics coach. Can I get a job in Qatar? And that is really hard to say, but for that you really just need to check on the internet. We have so many schools around here, and of course I think every school practices sport, and they could be in need of an athletics teacher or whatever, and you just need to check and see if there is a vacancy for that. Then you apply, and if you qualify, you can be taken. So anyone can get any job in Qatar as long as it's available. And then now, question number 12. Somebody asked that, my visa is delaying. What could be the reason? And that's a very interesting one, but I think that would be a question that needs to be asked from the recruiting or from the hiring company, because once they finish all the formalities, then they should be able to provide a visa. So if it's delaying, it's either maybe because they don't have like a visa available for the people of your nationality, or maybe they are just not ready to bring you into the country yet. Because what's the point of them sending you a visa if it's going to apply, maybe expire within 3 months, and within those 3 months you'll not have been able to join yet? So it's a question that is best to pose to the company, or to just wait and see. But those could be the reasons. Either they don't have the position available yet, or they don't want you to fill the position yet. Because if they want you to fill the position like immediately, trust me, they will provide it as soon as possible. Because I remember in my case, once I was done with my interview, I got my visa, I think within a week. And then the last one that somebody asked, and this one I've been asked about this question a lot, was how much do I pay for my accommodation? And I keep saying that I don't pay anything for my accommodation, because the company provides free accommodation to all its or to all of us. So I don't pay anything for accommodation because in my contract it states that I should be provided with a free accommodation. So thank you so much for tuning in today. This would be the end of this video, and if you still have any question that you would need me to answer, or if you have any video suggestion that you need me to work on, then feel free to share on the comment section down below. And of course, remember to subscribe and stay safe. I'll see you on another video. Bye.